Hi guys, part 3. I just want to give a quick shout out before I speak about the performance and things on these radios, where I got this off eBay. This one, I got them both from eBay, but this one, Royal Mail, basically, it's come today, which is the 28th of November. What month we're in? November, of course. So it's 28th of November. This came today about 1 o'clock, I believe, and it was posted on the 16th, so that's almost 2 weeks from when it was posted. It would be 2 weeks on Monday if it come on Monday. And Radiobrucie was the name of the seller, Radiobrucie, UK seller, and he refunded me instantly without asking any questions when I said that the radio had been lost. And I was fair with him, he was fair with me. I gave it a couple of days. I waited a little bit longer, and he actually chased it up and said, "Is it there? You're happy?" And I said, "It hasn't come yet." And I said, give it a couple of days. Basically, I ended up giving it about a week and a half after it should have really arrived. And then Radiobrucie, I think it's called it, is vender on YouTube in the UK. Gave me a full refund instantly. So just want to give a great shout out there. And it's come really well packaged, exactly as described, 100% working. Unless Royal Mail broke it on the way, obviously, but it looks good anyway. So, okay, so back to the performance. Okay, so we've actually lost the signal on UHF now. There's no one speaking now, so we'll go to a 2 meter signal. So the AOR is just searching now. I'd like to say that the AOR is more. Here we go. Okay, we've got a signal. 1453312. Okay, as you can see there, when the squelch is broken on the AOR, the light comes on. I don't think that can happen on the Yupiteru. It's not a feature. Might be. I don't think it is though. Okay, so what I'd like to say is look at the signal meters. See how differently they perform there. With the Yupiteru, it's got a bit of sort of static going on in the background there, which is good. That's fine. So that's great. The AOR is more steady. I believe that's the squelch cuts off. Yep, there it does. Cuts off the signal meter. I think it does anyway. No, it doesn't. It just cuts off the S in front of the signal meter. As you can see, the offset on the dial of the Yupiteru there, the offset there means that you can program in 2778125, for instance, channel 19 UK on the CB band, and you can move in 10 kHz steps as the channels are 10 kHz, and this radio will keep the offset on the end. Now AOR has got that, but it's buried in a menu. I'm pretty sure it's buried in a menu. The audio is very similar here. There's no real change in the audio.
Oh dear, I trust you well. I wonder if you've been up to anything exciting, and I think
sounds nice. Bit of background noise, but sounds good.
Work case study. So it's good to hear you. I haven't heard you for a while, actually.
Basically, I'll be perfectly honest. The signal and the audio quality, but on both of these radios on 2 meters, is virtually exactly the same. It's almost as if the Yupiteru was tuned to.
Hi Simon. Heard you, to be honest.
I would say that the AOR is slightly warmer and the Yupiteru is slightly sharper, but I mean, it really might as well be the same radio, to be honest, because it's so similar. It's hard to describe how similar it is in signal strength and in audio quality there, and almost volumes is virtually exactly the same. As I was saying, it's almost as if when they designed the Yupiteru and the AOR, they pitched the Yupiteru more towards the HF scale, because it is better on HF, there's no denying it. It picks up better on HF, the filters on sideband are better on HF, and it is a better receiver on HF. Now, on the shortwave, this will actually receive BBC Radio 4. Well, this struggles a little bit, so right down on the bottom, probably due to this superior sort of antenna you've got on top of the AOR, the plug-in antenna. The AOR is better at listening to Radio 4, but that's only one station that low. This probably doesn't perform at all down there. But HF, you know, really is superb on the Yupiteru. The AOR is very good. If that's 10 out of 10, that's 9 out of 10. But then again, on UHF, listening to things, then this struggles a little bit. The Yupiteru struggles on UHF 70 centimeters, where the AOR is good right up to 77s, and probably above and beyond, because it goes up to 3 gigahertz. This does. This only goes to 2 point. In fact, I'm not sure what it goes up to be honest. I'm sure it's just over. There we go. I think it's 2040 or something like that. And this is 3.3 gigahertz or 3. This is 3. 3. This is 3 gigahertz. Yeah, it won't go any higher. Look. So this is 3 gigahertz, and this is 2. I'm sure it's 2.4. No, off band. 2. Just a second. 2. Right, mystery solved. So this is 20. It actually tunes up to 2039. So 2.039 gigahertz, and it goes down to 100 kilohertz. That's right. Yeah. This one goes to 3 gigahertz dead, and I believe it goes to. I believe it goes to the same. Yeah, it goes to the same. It won't go any lower than that. Like I've said before, these two radios. This radio is computer driven, very computer driven, and this is really an old-fashioned one with sort of stuff bolted on. This has got a full dot matrix screen in here. This has got a half dot matrix screen. Let me just turn that lamp back on this one. There it is. So yeah, this has got a half dot matrix screen in the bottom, or a third dot matrix, and the rest is traditional. This is definitely the more old-fashioned radio. Perhaps that's why it's better on HF. Maybe they thought HF was going out the window or something, or I don't know. I can't really describe it, but this is definitely better on HF. Real nice filtering. But this has got more features, but this isn't bad for features. This is Yupiteru's top of the range receiver. So they stopped making these a long time ago, and the silver one was the more up-to-date version. But up-to-date means it had a silver case and a disc scrambler, as I mentioned in part 1. But this is actually nice to use because you can put mode there. You can press step instead of having to go into step there on this one. You have to press function. This one, you just press step. Step's a really nice feature just to get you, obviously, step size on the go. They've both got 2 VFOs. They're both backlit green, so they're so similar. This speaker's at the bottom here, this speaker's at the top. The audio, when they hit their sort of peak band around the 2 meter band, is roughly the same. This goes a bit quieter on HF. This one goes a bit quieter on UHF. You know, so they really are very similar, but also different radios as well. Okay, guys, that's a quick look at these two radios. Thanks for watching the sort of mini series. Not quite Netflix, but thanks for watching the 3-part video there. Next video I'm going to do is the Yupiteru. Let me get it in shot properly. Is the Yupiteru MVT. I've put it in a video before. The MVT 7200, which is the one. Which is pretty much one of the best ones ever made again. Slightly better than the 7100. And I'm going to pit it against the AOR8200, which is one of the first ones that come up with this new concept, this computer controlled for the 8000. I'm going to put it against that and do the same sort of video comparison. So if you like this series, I'll do a series on those radios next. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.